You're on your way to a friend's place. They text asking what time you'll arrive. Instead of calculating traffic patterns or building in buffer time, you respond, "I'll be there when I get there." This might seem careless. It's not. It's freedom. Most of us plan our lives with military precision. We schedule meetings down to 15-minute blocks. We create 5-year career paths. We plot our weekends like battlefield strategies. And we wonder why we feel exhausted all the time. What if you stopped planning everything? The impulse to plan stems from our need for control. The modern world trains us to optimize each moment. Productivity gurus promise that with enough planning, you can squeeze maximum output from your limited time on Earth. Success means having a plan for everything. But consider this: what's the actual success rate of your plans? I once knew a man who spent 3 months planning the perfect proposal to his girlfriend. He reserved the restaurant, hired photographers, and rehearsed his speech. When the big day arrived, she had food poisoning. The entire plan collapsed. They ended up at an urgent care center where he proposed in the waiting room. Years later, they laugh about it as their most memorable moment together. Plans fail constantly. Traffic jams happen. People cancel. Weather changes. Your energy levels fluctuate. Yet we continue planning as if we can predict the future. The ancient Stoics understood this. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." We create detailed mental plans and then suffer when reality doesn't match them. Planning creates expectations, and expectations create disappointment. You might think minimal planning equals minimal results. The opposite proves true. When you release the need to plan everything, you create space for spontaneity, creativity, and presence. Naval Ravikant calls this calendar bankruptcy, the practice of clearing your schedule to respond to what actually matters in the moment. Not what you thought would matter 3 weeks ago when you made your plans. Let's examine how minimal planning transforms key areas of your life. Work becomes more focused when you stop planning every hour. Instead of a rigid to-do list, try setting one important task for the day. Complete it first. Then respond to what emerges as truly important. Most urgent emails resolve themselves without your input. Most meetings could be handled through a quick conversation. When you stop planning every minute, you notice what actually needs your attention. Relationships improve with minimal planning. The pressure of scheduled quality time kills genuine connection. Some of your most meaningful conversations happen unexpectedly. The late-night talk that started with, "You up?" The walk that extended for hours because neither of you wanted to stop talking. These moments weren't planned. They emerged naturally. Travel becomes an adventure when you leave room for discovery. Plan where you'll sleep, but leave the rest open. Talk to locals. Accept invitations. Follow interesting streets. The best travel stories never start with, "Everything went according to plan." The Japanese concept of wabi-sabi celebrates imperfection and transience. Nothing stays the same. Plans attempt to freeze a changing world. When you embrace minimal planning, you align yourself with reality's natural flow. This doesn't mean abandoning responsibility. It means recognizing the difference between necessary structure and excessive planning. Some planning provides necessary scaffolding. Some planning creates unnecessary prison bars. Children naturally understand minimal planning. They wake up curious about what the day might bring. They follow their interests in real time. They respond to the actual moment rather than their expectations of it. We train this natural ability out of them. Try this experiment. For one day, cancel all non-essential plans. Wake up with nothing scheduled. See what naturally calls for your attention. Notice how it feels to respond to the actual day rather than your projection of it. You might discover that minimal planning creates maximal living. You might find yourself more present, more responsive, and strangely, more productive. As psychologist Abraham Maslow noted, self-actualized people share an ability to fully experience the present moment. They aren't constantly projecting into the future or dwelling on the past. They're here now. Minimal planning requires courage. You must face uncertainty. You must trust yourself to handle whatever comes. You must release the illusion of control. This approach challenges our productivity-obsessed culture. What if success isn't maximum output? What if it's maximum presence? What if the best use of your life isn't executing plans but experiencing moments? Mark Twain said, "I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened." Most of our plans address futures that never arrive. We solve problems that don't exist. We prepare for scenarios that never unfold. Start with small experiments and minimal planning. Don't schedule your weekend. See what naturally emerges. Don't plan your next vacation day by day. Set a destination and discover what happens. Don't map your entire career path. Take the next obvious step. You might feel anxious at first. Our planning habit runs deep. But notice what replaces that anxiety: awareness, presence, and an unexpected sense of peace. The most alive people I know maintain loose plans and firm principles. They know their values but remain flexible about how to express them. They have directions rather than destinations. Minimal planning doesn't mean minimal living. It means authentic living. It means responding to life as it actually is, not as you projected it would be. The next time someone asks when you'll arrive, try answering honestly, "I'll be there when I get there." And notice how it feels to align yourself with the truth of an unpredictable world.